All right, traders, well, welcome to the first broadcast on the Euro Aussie dollar prediction. I'm predicting a 2,700 pip opportunity. The question here is, when do we get in, where do we get in, and what is giving us the signals, or at least the pattern that's creating the opportunity for us? Listen, yeah, we're all looking for opportunity in the market, right? So let's go ahead and take the time and see exactly what's showing right now and see how we can go ahead and continue to monitor this period, but also take the opportunities that presents in the next upcoming weeks to months from now. See you in a bit. All right, traders, well, welcome back, and again, we're looking at the Euro Aussie dollar prediction, right? And I'm looking at about a 2,700 pip opportunity. What does that mean for us? Well, it means that something's happened in the market. Something has created an opportunity for us to go ahead and take a look at this. And what has been formed is what we call a rising wedge. The market's created this rising wedge on the weekly, the daily time frame. Now, I said to you, go ahead and take a look at the weekly time frame. I went ahead and posted a video and I said, look at the weekly time frame, and I wanted you to visually see this for yourself, see that rising wedge, and then what I want to do is I want to actually go ahead and break it down and say, hey, this is what it is, and this is how we can take advantage of it. So with that being said, I'm excited about this, and by the way, this is not going to be just one video on this. We're going to go ahead and have a series of videos following this this video that we can go ahead and monitor exactly what the market has been doing. So not only am I going to say, well, this is the prediction, but also we're going to go ahead and look for the opportunities on a daily, weekly basis. So that's awesome. I'm excited about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. And by the way, traders, I want to remind you that the charts that I'm using right now, if you don't have access to any sort of charting software, smarttrader.com, definitely go ahead and check it out. Smarttrader.com, get a free trial on that. You'll see exactly exactly what to do to be able to register and then get access to the charting. Now, the charting is showing or at least what I've got right now on the charting is a weekly time frame. And on the weekly time frame, this is what I wanted you to go ahead and take a look at. You see this big rising wedge right here? Well, this is where the opportunity lies, right? The rising wedge is what's offering the opportunity. Now, the issue that a lot of traders have is, how do we take advantage of this? Well, before I get into the details of how we take advantage of that, let's take a look at the opportunity, right? So the market's gone ahead and created this nice big rising wedge right here. You can see the market is hit the top at the right at the top here. In fact, let me go ahead and get this set up right here, and it's going to be on. Let's take a look here. All right, there we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at, and I need to go ahead and just add on a tool here. So just give me 1 second so I can go ahead and add this tool on. It'll be popping up here on the right hand side of the chart. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. I'm going to drag this over to the left hand side right here. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and look at is this. This is the opportunity. Oh, that is way too big. Let's go ahead and fix that up. All right, so this is the opportunity right here. Okay, so we're seeing that the market's gone ahead and connected at the top right here and given us what we call an evening star. An evening star is the bearish candlestick formation. And with that evening star, there could be a retest of the market. So just to make sure that we're clear on that, there could be a retest of that candle formation before the market goes back down south. Now, the most important thing right here is how it's reacting on the lower time frame. Here is the daily time frame, and what is important from the daily time frame that we're seeing right now is how the market actually is managing to hold inside this wedge. And how do we know that this wedge is holding? Well, traders, if you actually go ahead and take a look at the pattern, when a wedge breaks out, it's normally after it's retested the tops and bottoms of the wedge 5 times. So the market went in with a wave, with a first touch, second touch, third touch, fourth down here, and here we have the last and final test over here at the top. So the market's now at a point where it's saying, hey, listen here, we're looking for breakout, right? And if it's going to be looking for breakout, we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that breakout as soon as it happens. Now, I'm not going to discount the fact that we could break out to the upside. There's always that opportunity, right? There's always the alternative that the market can break out to the upside. And if the markets do break out to the upside, we want to be able to make sure that we know and understand how to take advantage of that, right? Because if the market breaks out to the upside, don't be married to the trade. Get out, let's go ahead and reverse it and take advantage of the upside move. But if the market continues to hold in this structure and does break out where we're anticipating to break out, which is to the south side, this is where the opportunity lies, right? And so let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and compress the charts up a little bit right here. And, oops, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to my weekly time frame and open up this, and I'm going to compress the charts here. Where the market's trading at right here to where it's going to go to, and by the way, it retests the start of the wedge, which is all the way down here. Look at the pip range that we're seeing right here. The pip range is showing here that we have a 2,735 pip trading opportunity. Traders, this is a great starting point. Listen here, have you ever heard of a stock that started off with call it 50 cents to the 50 cents to the 50 cents a share, and then ended up going to $300, $400, $500 dollars to a share within a very short period of time? Well, a lot of people look at that and say, man, I just wish. Oh, let's look at Brexit, for instance. When Brexit was trading at not Brexit, sorry about that. When the Bitcoin was trading at around about let's say $100 a Bitcoin, right? A lot of people looked at it and said, well, I'm not going to go ahead and risk my money on that, right? But then when Bitcoin suddenly went to 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, and then 17,000, guess what happened? Then people all started waking up and said, hey, I want to get invested in that, and started putting money into Bitcoin. And what happened? Boom. The big guys that bought in very early started pulling their money out, and Bitcoin took a crash, right? But this is the same thing. The opportunity, just like Bitcoin, that was trading at $100 per Bitcoin, is now the same thing that's happening here on the Euro Aussie. There's always that risk that the market may go up a little higher, but the big opportunity where the money's at is right now. Take a look right here. If we get in round this level right here, and we keep adding to the position as the market keeps falling down, then we are going to pick up huge amount of pips on the way down. This is where the target is sitting at right here, around about 135.90. There's always that risk, just like there was risk that Bitcoin might go flat, bottomed up, and not even go to where it was at $17,000 a Bitcoin. But there's always that possibility that the market may continue to fall inside the structure. Now, if it does, this is what we want to go ahead and do. We want to go ahead and take a look at what the opportunity is on the lower time frame. So here we see we've already established that we have this pattern. We have this smaller wedge here on the daily, all right? And the market's gone ahead and already starting to show. Let me go ahead and a little bit of support right about here. Now, traders, timing is important, right? And also, traders don't want to miss out on the opportunity. We see a lot of indecision candles here on the daily, and that could indicate that this support here is holding, all right? It's very possible that we could see that support is holding at that level. And if support is going to be holding at that level, all right, then the expected move would probably be to the upside. Now, if there's going to be an upside move, it's going to be a very short move to the upside, and then it's going to go ahead and turn around and head back down to the bottom of the smaller wedge. Now, here is the deal, all right? So this is the opportunity that you have, and this is where you may want to go ahead and consider that getting in now with a bit of the pie would be better than having nothing at all. So I'm going to go down to the lower time frame. I'm going to go to the 1 hour time frame right here. Now this is what I'm going to go ahead and break down. I'm going to look at this and some of my smart waves, which is, by the way, exclusive to smarttrader.com. If you go to the charting software, and if I go in here and I actually plot in, now what the smart waves is doing is it's identifying based on Elliott wave structure, right? The 5-wave structure that you have in Elliott wave, it's identifying that structure. And so what I'm doing here is I'm going to go ahead and play around a little bit on this, and I'm going to move this this wave 1 low down to this level right here, because what I've got here, traders, and this is something that that's also interesting, is that we've got a very nice, look at this, very nice King's Crown right here. All right, price has gone ahead and retested the right shoulder or right tip right here, and it's gone ahead and fallen down to the wayside. So this is the deal. If I'm going to get in at this level right here, I may want to put my stop at this point. Now I'm going to show you an aggressive entry point. I'm going to show you a conservative entry point, right? So that you have two options. So the aggressive entry point right here would be selling where price is at right now. Where's price at now? Price is at 163 and change. All right. So if we look over here, here's the price right here. And you can see price is trading now at 163.56. So getting in right now would mean that we're going to have to place a stop loss in a safe area. A safe area would be placing a stop loss above this high right here. All right, and that's going to be seen around about just above 166.20. All right, so that's where you're going to place your stop loss. So this is the deal. This would be getting in with an aggressive entry, which means that we're not waiting for a correction. We're getting in right now expecting price to move down. Sure, we got a bit of daily support, confirming that we've got a bit of daily support there, and that daily support could end up seeing price move up a little higher before moving back down south. But this is the thing. If you're getting at this point right here, keeping your stop at that level, and if price does move up a little bit right here and then start heading back down south, we may go ahead and look for another opportunity to go ahead and add on to the position, all right, as the market continues to move down. We'll talk you through this process in any case, but we're going to look to re-enter. Let's take the worst case scenario. Market goes up and takes you out of your stop. You end up losing some money, all right? What we're going to do is we're not stopping there. And the reason why we're not going to stop there, because our risk-reward ratio is good enough for us to have 1 or 2 losing trades and then still make a good amount of money. But the reason why we may want to enter early here is because if price continues to fall and this becomes a bearish trend, we want to have something in the market, right? We want to have something in the market. And so going in right now with a bit of money may be smart, but again, you may want to go ahead and say, well, I'm not going to put a lot, I'm not going to invest a lot in here, but I'm certainly going to go ahead and protect myself by placing my stop loss above here and getting into the trade. Then what we're going to do, traders, as the market starts working its way back down south, and as we see the trend starting to take place, then what we're going to do, we're going to continue to add to our position. So as we get the market doing something like this, where it goes ahead and trends down, comes back, retests, comes back, retests, come back, retests, this is going to be where we're going to go ahead and look to re-enter. All right, so that's the game plan. Put a little bit something on the market right now. If it goes a little higher and starts coming back down again, we put a little bit more in there. All right, not overcapitalizing yourself, not putting yourself at risk, but making sure that you have something in there so that you don't miss out on the opportunity right now. Now, will this continue? Absolutely. As the market continues to fall, we will continue to look to add on to that position. But we're going to take this step by step, because remember, this is 2,700 pips. All right. Now, what I want to go ahead and make sure that you understand why I'm talking about months from now that this is going to unfold is because, remember, the market moves in waves. And if the market moves in waves, that means that the market's going to dip, retrace back up again, and dip again. And so what we have to do is we have to identify how this market's going to move, in which wave cycle is going to move. And based on that wave cycle, we'll then go ahead and make a decision as to whether or not we'll take profit at that level, wait for the market to retrace back up, then get back in on the swing and sell it back down south. Listen, yeah, this is a great opportunity. I want you to join me and follow me through this process as we go through and we monitor this trading opportunity, and take a look and see what opportunity we have inside that 2,700 pip opportunity. So it's a starting point right now. It's a great time to start getting in the market right now. Great time to start getting active. We'll keep track on this. We'll update you on a regular basis. Stay tuned. Keep connected to Facebook. If you're not connected to Facebook, if you've received this video through some other source, make sure that you connect with me through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I want to go ahead and make sure that we get this information to you. So, with that being said, I want to thank everyone for their time. Appreciate it. This is the last look of the opportunity right here. This is what the opportunity looks like. I know that you're going to take advantage of this, and we're going to enjoy the moment as the market starts moving in our favor, and as we take control of the market before it takes control of us. I'm the FxBigDog, and I'll see you next time.